Hey everybody, it's Shaman Sister Sin, and you're listening to the Meditations and More podcast brought to you by littleshaman.org. That's me, the Little Shaman. Today I wanted to talk to you about the way that narcissists cause problems for no reason. They make problems out of nothing. This is a really common thing in narcissistic relationships, so I thought we could talk about it on the show today. Narcissistic people are often very contentious. They can be chronically angry, combative, and irritable. Even small things that other people would not get offended by or be mad about can cause huge blow-ups with a narcissistic person. Many times the person on the receiving end of the rage or the hysteria doesn't even understand what the problem is. One minute everything's fine, the next minute the narcissistic person is upset and people are at a total loss to understand why. Things that are small or even meaningless are argued and raged over for hours. Attempts to get the narcissistic person to explain why they're so upset usually results in blame or even them using a totally unrelated reason to justify their tirade. Often trying to understand leaves people more confused than ever. Any solution that's offered is shot down, any attempts to understand are misunderstood and misinterpreted, and it just goes around and around and around. It's not uncommon for people to find themselves getting attacked even when they agree with the pathologically narcissistic person in their lives, or to find that the narcissist has suddenly completely reversed their own position so that there can still be a reason to fight. They pout, they attack, they accuse, they overreact, they blame, they yell, they give people the silent treatment, and you're left trying to figure out what the problem is and wondering what in the world you could have possibly done wrong now. This is frustrating. It's unfair and it's crazy-making, really. The day-to-day living with narcissistic people is filled with this kind of unfair, unpredictable behavior, and it's one of the reasons most people suggest getting away from narcissists because this is very toxic and damaging. There's no way to navigate or circumvent the behavior. There's no way to prevent it from happening. And there's no way to diffuse it other than to just ignore it completely or leave the situation. If someone is intent on behaving that way, this is what they're going to do. The reasons for this behavior can vary. They might be angry about something from the past. They may have misunderstood something you said. They may even just be bored. Pathologically narcissistic people are addicted to drama as well. Drama uses the same mechanisms in the brain and causes the same chemical hormone reaction as opiates, like heroin. Therefore, saying someone has a drama addiction is not a metaphor or a joke. It's a very real thing. This could be why no matter how good it's going, narcissists start getting edgy and they start getting irritable and eventually they cause a problem. They need their fix. People who are not narcissistic can be addicted to drama as well. This is one of the main components in a trauma bond. The fact that narcissistic people often cause problems over nothing is one of the more difficult aspects to deal with in any type of narcissistic relationship. There can be no resolution because there's no real problem. There's no way to solve a problem that doesn't exist, and even if there were, the narcissist doesn't want the problem to be solved. They want to fight. It helps them blow off steam, it gives them their drama fix, and it solidifies the fact that they matter and are powerful because they're able to upset and affect other people. They want to punish and hurt others a lot of the time because they feel that they're being punished and hurt, or because they feel the world owes them something. They're often threatened by positive emotions as well, by peace, by calm. They need stimulation and upheaval and emotional fireworks. This is a very hard thing to live with, and it causes so much stress in the family and the relationship that is just not necessary. It makes even basic everyday living extremely difficult. Something as simple as asking someone what they want for dinner can turn into an hours-long argument for no reason. The only way to win this game is not to play. As hard as it is, you have to resist their attempts to provoke you and start a fight or to cause a problem. So many times we hear that the narcissistic person ruins all the holidays or all the birthdays, or you can't even have a basic conversation with this person. Don't let them have that power. You are supposed to control your feelings, not the other way around. And it's your feelings that they're using to manipulate you and upset you. It's up to you to decide whether you're going to let this person's behavior ruin your day. Until you realize this and start making the conscious choice not to allow it, is going to keep happening. Now, this is hard for many people to accept. It's easier to blame somebody else for our problems or to hide behind our own feelings. Maybe you don't even realize that you are in control of them. It's easier to say, you made me do that, or you made me say that, or you made me feel that way. And it does feel like that. It's hard to take responsibility for our own actions and our reactions, especially when we feel we haven't been treated fairly. But this mindset makes us into victims. It takes our power away and gives it to every single other person in the world. Other people are not in control of you, and you're not in control of them. They don't control your actions, your thoughts, your feelings, or anything else. Your emotions are not in control of you either. They will run wild if you're not controlling them, but they're not in control of you. You are in control of you. All you have to do is truly realize that, and all the power you've given away will come back to you. In the end, it's up to the individual if they want to live with the constant stress of dealing with someone who is combative and angry, who ruins every good moment and all family time, who can't be content, and who will not let other people be content either. It's unlikely this behavior is going to change. It benefits the narcissist in too many ways, so they have no desire to change it. They also know no other way to relate to people or get their needs met. If you don't want to put up with it, but you can't get out of the situation right now, just remember that you are in control of your feelings and of your reactions. You don't have to react to their provocations. You don't have to surrender your peace if you don't want to. The power really does lie with you. I hope this clears a few things up for you. As always, I look forward to your comments, questions, and suggestions, so please keep those coming. I take appointments online and over the phone Monday through Friday, so if you're interested in speaking with me, you can visit littleshaman.org and click the Book an Appointment tab to go ahead and do that. Or you can use the link that's available down there in the information section of this video. You've been listening to the Meditations and More podcast brought to you by littleshaman.org. That's me, the Little Shaman. May the Great Spirit bless you and have a wonderful day.